I haven't been covering Harvey very much because we've had our own storm to deal with. And obviously, Harvey has just been all over the national news for the past 4 or 5 days. Now, I really covered it on Thursday and Friday of last week. But things are improving for the Houston area. There is Harvey right on into here. You can see the center of the storm. You'll see it in the last frame of this time lapse on up to the present time, right on into there. It has regained some strength out over the open water. It's got 50-mile-an-hour winds producing very, very heavy rain into the Texas side of the Texas-Louisiana border for now. But I think Louisiana is going to get a lot more heavy rain, and they have seen heavy rain and some flooding into southwestern Louisiana as well. The Houston area is going to be down to scattered showers. Still a lot of cloud cover, but scattered lighter rainfall during the day coming up for tomorrow. Around 1/4 of an inch of rain when you add it all up. So it's better anyway. They need some sunshine to dry things out, but they're going to get that for a couple of more days. Yeah, and by the way, the remnants of Harvey are eventually, they're going to make landfall quite likely for tomorrow and then travel slowly but surely on up toward the Ohio Valley by Saturday. So again, it looks like it'll finally fall apart. Once it really solidly makes landfall over Louisiana, it'll start to fall apart. We're watching our coastline. Wind has slowly been tapering on off. We saw 48-mile-an-hour wind gusts pretty solidly between 8:30 and around 10 o'clock this evening. The storm itself is right on into here, and you can see that the rain reaches all the way on up to Boston with some of that rainfall going on. You can see it toward Cape Cod. Is it in Boston yet? Just south of town. Right on into Boston, but you saw the heavier rainfall during the day today across the peninsula. Much of the region saw 3-4 inches of rainfall easy. So again, pretty solid rainfall and solid winds during the evening, but those winds are dropping on off. A couple of stray showers overnight, first thing tomorrow morning, and then that's it. Winds have dropped off. Temperatures in the upper 70s during the day coming up for Wednesday. We move into Thursday, a little more cloud cover, a couple of stray showers, nothing too terribly big. Cool front off to our north drops them on in, but the cool front doesn't make it solidly into the area. This is at 3:05 this afternoon. We had a big break from the wind and the rain across the south side anyway, and then kaboom, there was this wave that rolled on in shortly after 3 o'clock, and we ended up with wind increasing, a lot of spritzy light rain, and of course it really increased during the evening hours. We saw 5.2 feet for our highest tide at 3:50 this afternoon. 4.5 to 5.5 is considered minor. Below that, it's nuisance. And again, once you hit 5.5, it becomes moderate. We didn't get to moderate, but we were in the high end of minor tidal flooding. The tide didn't drop all that much during the evening. It dropped about 3.4 feet, and it'll rise back on up to about 4.6 feet at 4:05, and then finally relax coming up for the day on Wednesday to just nuisance tidal flooding. So after midnight, rain very light, widely scattered, 25-35-mile-an-hour winds, dropping down to 15 to 25 by around 4 o'clock in the morning, and that 4:05 in the morning high tide is going to be about 6 inches lower than it was during the afternoon hours for today. 79 degrees, an isolated early morning shower. Some afternoon showers coming up on Thursday, isolated shower on Friday morning. Better chance of rain coming up over the weekend, but not a washout.